All right. Welcome to Tuesdays with Audi. If you are new to the channel, of course, I am your host, Audi. So we are doing this mini segment where it's 12 days with Audi. Get it? Instead of just Tuesdays, we are going to be doing 12 days with Audi. So we still keep that TWA feeling as we proceed through this entire venture. So if you are new to the channel, it's pretty much where I discuss topics in regards to life and kind of, just to position them with my own personal experiences and kind of, highlight some lessons learned, as well as, giving some knowledge and some meaning and some understanding to that particular topic as it relates to whatever field it's in. So as you know, the 12 months of the year are going to be for each given day. So we're just going to kick it off with, of course, January. January is the best month of the year. I don't care what anybody else say, period. I don't care if you're born in any other month without January, without the first, second, third, or fourth will not happen because you depend on first for the rest to happen. I ain't getting this argument. It's squash it. January is the best month of the year. Okay, all the months are important, but January is the best. Got it? Yes, January. It's my birth month. I'm an Aquarius. My birthday is on the 27th of January. So of course I celebrated another birthday, thankfully to be alive and experience another birthday. I hit a milestone in terms of age, age what everybody tend to kind of, dredge in terms of hitting, but I felt as though it was like my becoming, if whatever that means. It's just like me coming out of my shell and just kind of, coming into myself when I hit the age of the big 30. I ain't saying the rest. Y'all just know 30 and whatever I'm with 30, that's what it is. So I hit that age and it was wonderful to kind of be among friends and celebrate the day prior to my birthday because I had to be to work for my birthday, so I enjoyed the day prior to my birthday with friends in Melbourne. So just leading straight into that in regards to my birthday was my celebration was on the 26th. And so just leaving the restaurant where we went to have brunch that day after we went to a church service. Just laughing and waiting, standing outside of the restaurant, and we was waiting for the valet to bring the car so that we can actually go home and enjoy the rest of the evening. And then I got a notification on my phone that Kobe Bryant died. And in that moment when it hit me, when I saw that message, automatically I was in denial. It was like this person that I have grown up watching and I idolized as a kid in terms of their basketball prowess and their abilities, and also them as a human being. It was like this person, it can't be true. And I think everybody who is a basketball fan, and even if you're not a basketball fan, the news of the fact that Kobe Bryant passed away hit pretty much very, very near and dear to each one of us. In that moment, I realized it's like my idols. It's like we kind of put them in this immortal kind of phase that we kind of forget that they are human beings themselves. And in that moment I realized that, oh my gosh, it's like no matter how much you accomplish in this lifetime, you are still going to meet your demise, which is when it comes to that end line when we don't really know what it is, which is death. And in that moment I realized that, oh my gosh, it's like he was so young. It's like I'm still young, so this can potentially happen to me too. And we all know that this can happen to each one of us. But within our preoccupations of what it is that we do on a daily basis, we tend to forget that we all have a limited shelf life, and that shelf life can expire at any given moment. And it was in that realization that I kind of was like, okay, it's time for me to get serious about what I am doing with myself and being more direct and what it is I do. The things that I want to accomplish, the purposes that I want to see come through, the fulfillment that I want, is like I cannot put it on hold just because I think that I'm young and I have so much time on my hand. So yes, that was one of the big wake-up calls for me, because it's like it happened right before my birthday, and I felt as though my birthday didn't make any sense celebrating, because it's like I was being, I guess, selfish, because I still have life and I still can celebrate. But within that same mindset of thinking along that line, I realized that because I'm alive, I'm able to enjoy these things. So why is it that I need to foster on the be afraid of the fair fact that that eventually I'm gonna die, and I'm too afraid to live? So why be afraid of dying when you are also afraid of living? because we all are gonna die anyway. So living should not be, you should not be afraid of being alive and living the life that you feel as though is the life that you desire to live. And I'm not gonna say go ahead and do those ridiculous things and just crush everybody else's dream when it comes to those particular aspects. But at the end of the day, you gotta understand that whatever it is that you see best for you, then you need to sit down and ponder on those particular aspects of what it is that's best for you, and figure out how it is that you can accomplish those things and meet those things in a shorter time than if you thinking that you are gonna be here forever. Because none of us are gonna be here forever, and that just news is like, damn, life is short. And we say that so often, but we never really understand what that terminology means. Life is short. And I think in that moment, with that news, I realized how short my life and life in general truly is. And so that was one of the big things. And of course, another thing that happened in January was that I set a goal for myself to complete the first draft of a memoir that I'm working on. And before my birthday, I wanted to complete the first draft before my birthday, and I got that accomplished before my birthday, which was one goal that I set for myself in January. Another one was that I didn't want to read any books in January because I wanted to not just consume content or information. I wanted to find a way that I can also produce information as well. And so this book, when I started it in November and having the first draft finished by January, was my goal in terms of me being not so much just a consumer, but also somewhat of a producer as well. So having that and complete it, and then letting a few people in terms of the age group of kids that is specific to, I was able to let them read it, and then they gave me their feedback on it and let me know what they think about it and how, and if they wanted to read more, because the first two chapters was pretty much the hook and sinker. So I let them read it, and it was kind of interesting. Let a few friends read it where they did their they give their feedback and their critique as well, and use it to better me in terms of when I actually started reading again, to kind of expand my vocabulary and my expertise in terms of the information. Yes, I got that completed. I did, like I said, I didn't read any books, but at the end of it, when January was said and done, the key wake-up factor was that I hit a milestone in age. Kobe Bryant passed away, and I met a goal that I set for myself before the year end that I wanted to accomplish for my birthday. So those three things were like the major things that kind of helped me to get the year started. I don't want to say on the right or wrong foot, but nonetheless, it helped me to get the year started. So that was the first day, January, where the 12 days with Audi is out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and continue to tune in, subscribe, share, comment. If you have any comments that you want to share in terms of how the event affected you as well, when the news hit that Kobe Bryant passed away, and also with his daughter Gigi Bryant, you can go ahead and just share your comments, share your realization with this particular event, and how did it make you feel knowing that with basketball and the media attention that is placed on the sport, as well as what Kobe Bryant meant to the sport itself. Please go ahead, drop in the comment, let me know how that news affected you, and for the beginning of the year, seeing that it was January. So with that said, peace, love, and enjoyment. Deuces, I'm out.